What is going on, everyone? My name is Julian Purnell, the Heavy Metal Joker, and you right now are watching the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast. And, please comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the channel, share it, do whatever you can. Just spread the word about Crash and Burn. Very, very high-rising wrestling podcast. And, please enjoy this video. And the Heavy Metal Joker is out of here. Crash and Burn!
The Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast, and as you can see, Josh is not here, but that's not to fear because I'm taking over this episode today. But tonight is going to be another throwback pay-per-view recap, and as you can see, it's only 3 people tonight, so let's do people's intros. My name is Jason, the Minecraft Kid, one of the hosts of this podcast, but this is my first time taking on this episode solo, because Josh is, at the time of recording, out with friends. So, let's bring everybody in. AJ, you come first, AJ Lee. Ladies first.
What's up? Oh, come on. Alright.
AJ, why is your camera off? Why is your camera off?
I don't know. Alright, what's up, guys? It's the last warrior here, and I'm back with another episode of the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast, and I love ECW. ECW!
Yeah, guys, the pay-per-view that we'll be going over tonight is ECW One Night Stand 2006. I forgot to say that in the intro. But anyways,
let's get this
last
match
but not least,
underway.
The clown of the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast, Wyatt's here.
What's up, Wyatt?
As you see, I'm in a different location tonight. I'm at Grandma's house, so if Grandma comes in here, don't be surprised. But yeah, we are reviewing ECW One Night Stand 2006. That pay-per-view is a totally 10 out of 10. But please get your popcorn, get your chips, get your loved one, get your soda, because you are in for a treat tonight on this Saturday night of the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast.
Guess what? I don't have any of them right now, so yeah. And I'm actually in a different location as well. So
I'm here in a location.
Where are you?
The same place.
Get your camera. Why is your camera off then? Why is your camera off?
My camera's off. Oh, it's not you. It's. I don't see my camera off. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, his camera's on in my end. So AJ, do you want to leave the call or rejoin?
It's not on.
No. I'm good.
This is the Crash and Burn bloopers.
Oh, really? Okay. All right. Let's just get started. Come on.
I don't see you, AJ, but whatever, dude.
All right. Let's go. Come on.
All right, everybody. So ECW One Night Stand Extreme Championship Wrestling happened on June 11, 2006, in Manhattan, New York, in the Hammerstein Ballroom, which is actually now known as the Manhattan Center.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
they definitely need that one last time.
The attendance was 2,460. Gosh, I miss the good old days when fans are in attendance in person.
Oh yeah, fun fact, guys, ECW used to be called Eastern Championship Wrestling, if you guys didn't know that, before Extreme Championship Wrestling. That's wow.
Yeah.
Just to point that before the first run closed out, and this was like the second booth, and until they got canceled in 2010. So.
Yes.
All right. So yeah, let's go over the card.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So the first match, Taz, who's now in AEW, defeated Jerry the King Lawler by submission. AJ, go for it.
Oh my God, this was. I mean, it's good for like 30 seconds because I loved it, dude. Like, everything was perfect because Jerry the King Lawler was the heel. I mean, in this match, but even though he's technically a tweener during his run on Monday Night Raw, but I think Jerry the King Lawler was perfect in his role during One Night Stand. Taz, obviously, he is the human suplex machine, if you guys didn't know that. But
yes,
man, he used that submission on Jerry the King Lawler. Man, what a freaking match! It's only one move, but except for Brock Lesnar Kofi, which was a disaster. But this one was something because this one had something to it. They had a couple weeks of rivalries, which I like. And also they had like a heated rivalries back in the day. So That what a way to have that match going.
All right, Wyatt, what are your thoughts on this match?
I thought that was definitely a way to kick off the show. Like, I liked how Joey Styles got involved. Jerry the King Lawler is the heel. That is definitely the classic in the match. I like when the fans I love how the crowd acts in the ECW. I like the echo sounds in effect. I like when they chanted Jerry, "You suck dick, you suck dick."
You suck dick.
Yeah, but basically that's what fans really acted in that way. But seriously, I like how Jerry puts his opponent in a power driver. And Taz and Jerry have always been two amazing commentators, so that was definitely a fun squash match to see, and you got to see a Taz on commentary that night. But therefore, definitely was a pretty cool squash match.
But now we can see Taz in AEW on commentary occasionally and managing Brian Cage and Ricky Starks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyways, I thought this match was also a good match, despite the fact it's 35 seconds, so it's kind of like a squash match, kind of. But it's still a good match to kick off the show.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, Kurt Angle defeated Wyatt's husband by submission. Wyatt, I'm gonna let you start on this.
Me?
Yes,
Yeah.
You.
Oh, me?
Yes, you.
Yes,
you.
Okay. I thought the match was very decent. I actually enjoyed the match. I actually enjoy when the fans were shitting on Randy because it makes me feel better about it. But definitely when they chanted like Orton swallows and shit. But Randy definitely had the cocky attitude and shit. But that is definitely the Randy Orton I'm horny for, no homo. But when Angle tapped him out, it was very obvious Angle was going to do it because Angle recently got drafted to ECW along with Big Show in 2006. So it was very obvious Angle was going to put him in the ankle lock and take the win. But definitely, I love them both. Definitely was a pretty cool match. Definitely one to rewatch. But totally, I'm not mad that Randy didn't. I'm not mad that Angle won. But definitely, I definitely pretty enjoyed the match. Especially the crowd was very entertaining.
Yeah. All right. AJ Lee.
I think this match it's a little bit too long. I mean, I kind of skipped on this match.
It's a good match.
I know it is a good match and all, but in the beginning, all right. Sorry to offend you guys, but in the beginning it started a little bit lame, and but towards the end it got a little bit better. But I'm glad that Kurt submitted Randy because he was on top of his game. Like at the time at ECW, he was like. He was about to challenge the next challenger for the ECW Championship. I don't know if this was true, but I feel like Rob Van Dam and Kurt Angle should have been a good match. I mean, for the ECW title. Before, unfortunately, Kurt Angle left.
RVD.
RVD.
Yeah, therefore RVD
the whole
Rob Van Dam.
The whole fucking show.
Let's say it along with each other. Ready? Hold on.
Rob Van
Damn. There you go, guys.
Damn. Alright, but overall this match was good. Kurt, I'm glad he won, and I feel like WWE made a big mistake for releasing him, well, because he had issues and all, but I feel like Kurt should have been, on those things, and his plans will be better for him, but I'm glad that Kurt Angle won.
Yes.
Alright, all I'm gonna say is, I enjoyed the match. That's it. That's my take.
Yeah.
To be honest, I did not watch the whole show, but I know it's a good show. Huh?
Yeah, and if you didn't know, Kurt Angle had a remix to his theme song during when he got drafted to ECW.
I saw that match, and then I wondered, like, his theme sounded all different.
Well, because in the beginning it had like like
that.
And especially when the fans were chanting, especially how the fans were chanting, "Fuck 'em up, Angle, fuck 'em up."
Oh, that was a good chant, man. That was good.
And this show, everybody, was rated TVMA.
Yeah, not for kids under 13. So don't watch this episode if you're under 13.
Yeah, it's TVMA.
And you never know what we're gonna come out in our. You never know what get it come out of our mouths, like Wyatt said in the past episode.
Yes.
Exactly.
Sorry, Wyatt, but I stole your catchphrase.
Yeah. Parents don't give a shit nowadays. That's Kyle says.
Okay.
We're not going to get into details. We've heard it before. What was the next fight?
The next fight, the FBI. FBI, open up. Hey, AJ Lee, the FBI's at your door.
No. I'm not checking. Not falling for it.
Okay, seriously. The FBI defeated Super Craze and Tajiri.
Ooh. That match was good.
Ladies first. AJ Lee, you go first.
Alright, this match was good. I mean, the FBI, if you guys don't know who the FBI is,
They are a SWAT team.
No. Yeah, well, that's true, but they were a tag team in ECW. They were former ECW tag team champions, along with Little Guido, Big Guido, and I don't remember the rest of the guys' names, but
Nunzio, Big Guido, and someone else.
Yeah, and I think it's super crazy, and Tajiri, a crazy talented dude. Like, they were really underused, like, and during their respective runs on WWE programming. But I mean, this is like the Ruthless Aggression were good back in the day. Current day wrestling sucks because Ruthless Aggression wrestling is so much better. It has better storylines and all that. But this match was good. I mean, FBI, they were the tag team back in the day, and glad they got the win here. ECW One Night Stand.
There you go, AJ.
Yeah.
Alright, Wyatt.
I really fucking enjoyed that fight. Like, the match had a lot of reversals in it. I really enjoyed Nunzio and the rest of the group's team. Super Crazy and Tajiri definitely put on got a good impact. I like how Super Crazy does his moonsaults and backflips and such. I think that was really cool of Super Crazy because they are really good talents, but they really don't need to be in the WWE anymore because, as new talents, and if they even got rehired, WWE would take them off TV, or they are not who they used to be, because a lot of the great stars back in the time are getting older now, so they aren't as they used to be. But that definitely doesn't mean I can rewatch this fight. That was definitely a good tag team match. I really thought it was pretty cool. That was cool. That was really, really shocking to me that the FBI won. But I really thought Tajiri and Super Crazy would make the W, but sadly they didn't. But congratulations to FBI for the win, since it's been 14 years.
Yep. Anyways, next match. I don't have anything to say about this match because I didn't even see this match because I did not watch the whole show. But I know it's good.
Alright.
Anyways, Rey Mysterio versus Sabu ended in no contest. What?
Yeah.
So this was an Extreme Rules match for the World Heavyweight Championship.
The best belt design ever,
Wyatt,
besides the Universal title.
Hey.
Yeah, there's that was definitely a crazy ass ending to that fight. I'm gonna say that I had no fucking words after that. When Sabu jumped off that rope and DDT raised that table, that looked like that was a career ending possibility, because that really looked like it was a career ending moment. But sadly didn't. I thought Rey would have got a concussion, but it looked like it was okay. I definitely saw some backstage facility go there, and they were like, hey, none of them can compete. There's no way we can continue. They're both done. They're knocked out. So I'm like, yeah, this match definitely had that in no contest, because I knew they weren't going to get the title on Sabu, because Sabu's ECW and Rey Mysterio is the current World Heavyweight Champion. I didn't see the title go on Sabu, but I didn't see Rey Mysterio defeating Sabu. But because Sabu, I love how Sabu always has the chair and he puts barbed wire around it. Sabu is one of the sickest motherfuckers I've ever seen in that ring. I never get stalled when I see his matches. But hopefully one of these days, which will never happen, I don't think, he could come to WWE and bring the chair and bring the barbed wire bat and hit it at a bunch of and hopefully he has a match with Seth Rollins or someone. Maybe he can hit it hard on someone that sucks like Mustafa Ali.
So from what you're saying, this match was a good one, but so what you're saying, this match was a good one, but the ending was pretty stupid because if it's a good match, then it should
I mean,
end
it
good,
was very
like, for me.
obvious. It was very obvious, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Anyways, AJ Lee.
I think this match was good. I mean, I was a good match, to be honest. I mean, Extreme Rules, you know what that's gonna mean.
It's gonna be extreme.
Yeah, no, I'm telling the audience, not you. But I'm actually saying that was a good ass Extreme Rules match. I mean, Rey Mysterio and Sabu are one of the best of all times. I mean, Mysterio is currently on Monday Night Raw. Sabu's doing stuff in the Indies right now, but I feel like they should have ended with a better ending, like besides a no contest. But otherwise, it could have ended like something else. I mean, at least maybe a double pinfall or something. That would be cool. But I don't know if the rule applied on that. But I don't really care. But it could have ended like in a double pinfall or something. That's what I'm just saying. But thank God Rey Mysterio retained the title.
Who would take the real winner? Who would be the real winner? Then if you're saying it ends in a pitfall, who would be the real winner? Like, who would walk out with the title?
Yeah, that could have been like a storyline or something to continue that feud. Maybe Sabu as a heel and like Rey Mysterio as the top hero or babyface or whatever you want to call him. But yeah, I think Rey Mysterio deserved that win. I mean, like, deserved that, retained that title. I mean, he deserved that title at the time. He was the biggest underdog in the match. So, yeah, let's see what's gonna happen next.
Yeah. Anyways, Wyatt, you okay there?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. So yeah.
But I forgot.
One
thing I forgot to tell you is, hold on. One thing I forgot to say is, Sabu's uncle is the Sheik, not the Iron Sheik, but the Sheik is Sabu's uncle.
The Sheik, which R.I.P.
Yeah, the Sheik.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
the original
well,
Sheik.
I already said my take on this match.
WWE Hall of Famer.
Yep.
Oh, this match seems pretty cool. Okay, let me read this right now. Edge and Lita and Mick Foley defeated Wyatt McGillicuddy, if that's how you pronounce it. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong.
No, Beulah. It's Beulah McGillicuddy. Yeah, that's a female, by the way.
Oh.
If you don't know.
So Terry Funk and Tommy Dreamer in an intergender Extreme Rules match. Oh. All right, Wyatt, you go first.
Oh, since I'm repping my second fave of all time, why not? I can't go first.
Josh's favorite, ladies and gentlemen, Edge is Josh's favorite wrestler.
Yes,
all right,
all time. But that's off subject. But definitely, that was my favorite hardcore match of all time. I like when they chanted "We Want Fire" and shit. Edge definitely kicked ass in that ring. I like the fight with Beulah McGillicuddy and Lita when they got in the cat fight, as they say. But Mick Foley and Terry Funk going through that barbed wire and shit, that was freaking amazing. Like, dude, like, definitely have that. Like, Tommy Dreamer getting his ass whooped. Like, Tommy Dreamer's the wrestler that never wants to win a match. Like, Tommy Dreamer's still an ass kicker. But definitely the ending had to be my favorite part when Edge speared him. And Edge definitely had that sex position and go, 1, 2, 3. And that definitely, and that's how it ended. They're like, this was a disgusting cover.
This match I saw, and it was actually a good match.
That was
this is good shit.
That was definitely a 5-star match. Yeah,
all right.
5-star match. But definitely most. What was I going to say now? But definitely, since Edge is definitely my guy, definitely what I would do is, in my life, I am definitely going to grow my hair out long and blonde, and I'm going to get Liv Morgan to dye her hair red. And that way we can be
oh my god!
Come on. Alright, well, this match I saw, it was actually a good match. I liked it. extreme is what I liked about wrestling.
But
Yes.
forgot one thing. One
What's up,
thing
Wyatt?
I wanted to add here. JBL actually cut a promo before the match or before Ray and Sabu's match. JBL didn't give a shit what the fans thought. The fans shitted on him so hard. JBL kept running his mouth. That was definitely a class act. Like,
Speaking of cutting a
JBL
promo,
really, really cut that promo. He did not. He really cut that promo pretty good. Like, I really, really, like, fucking impressed with JBL's act. Is like, that is definitely a fucking heel.
Yeah.
like speaking of cutting a promo, Paul Heyman actually cut a promo at the beginning of the show before the matches started. I forgot to point that out to you guys and to
course
the
he
audience
does.
out there.
Of course.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Anyways, AJ, what did you think
this-
of the Intergender Extreme Rules match?
This match was great. To be honest, it was a good match. I mean, ECW. I mean, Beulah and Lita killed it. I mean, Terry Funk and Tommy Dreamer, one of the best hardcore wrestlers of all time. I mean, Edge and Mick Foley. Mick Foley was underused in ECW. I mean, Mick Foley was showing some respect.
Was played as the heel, like.
Yeah, it was
And
good. That was
so weird
good.
to see Mick Foley as a heel. It really is. Like, him and Edge as a team, like, I dig it and stuff, but it's so weird to see Mick Foley as a heel because he's one of the greatest baby faces of all time.
Yeah, then they needed something new from Mick Foley, but I don't know what happened there. But it doesn't really matter. But I feel like
I definitely like Mick.
I feel like the wrong person won though. However, because Tommy Dreamer
I thought
and
the right person won because actually, no. The right person actually won because, you know, WWE actually had to take a win in that fight. Like, they had to piss off ECW at least once because
They
all
had
they really
work
had
time?
is ECW stars winning all night. Like, the main event was an upset.
Wait, so both shows had war?
yeah, both
WWE
shows
and
like
ECW?
WWE and ECW. So Raw and SmackDown had to collide together against ECW.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I mean
Yeah, they had a draft.
Edge and Mick Foley. The way Edge pinned Beulah was horrible and disgusting, and that was definitely
He
not
was a
for
good heel
kids.
back then, yeah.
That was not for kids at
It
all.
was.
But
Okay.
I mean,
Well,
I mean,
I'll
this
watch it
match.
Anyways,
Just I'm gonna say this before you continue, AJ. That's definitely gonna be how I'm gonna pin my Liv Morgan pillow when it comes in the mail.
Oh my god! Okay, I mean, this match was good and all. Really good match, in my opinion. If you guys don't see it, please don't miss this match. But I really don't recommend watching the pinfall because it's pretty disgusting, in my opinion. But good match and overall.
Yeah. There's a lot of sensitive wrestling fans nowadays, so it's really gonna be like, oh, why would you watch this? This is too inappropriate. Like, this is really gonna be harder. That's why they had to take the strippers off of Raw.
that's the problem with the wrestling.
And they're like saying that it's too much porn. It's too much porn. I don't like porn.
All I'm gonna tell you is definitely Liv Morgan. Also, Liv Morgan actually stuck up for those strip dancers for Raw Underground.
So why? Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan didn't mind it. She actually stood up for them.
Anyways,
Oh my god.
what is the next match, guys?
On Twitter.
Yeah, let's move on to the
for it,
next
dude.
match. Go ahead.
This
What
makes
the
me
hell?
laugh when this name comes up. Balls
What?
Mahoney
Balls Mahoney.
Balls
Yeah.
Mahoney.
defeated
Yeah.
And he took on
Masato Tanaka
Matsuo
in an
Tanaka.
Extreme Rules match. Okay.
That chair shot.
That match sounds like a good match.
It is legit.
It was.
Anyway,
It was a good
Wyatt.
match.
Also,
AJ, shut up for me, please, so I can talk.
Yeah, I definitely was a pretty decent fight. I don't know too much about them, but they definitely seem like cool wrestlers. Like, this is the first time I've ever seen Matsuo Tanaka fight in a match. Like, I've seen Balls Mahoney in a few of his matches. He's definitely a pretty good performer. But even though, rest in peace, Balls, we miss you. But definitely that chair shot really was the best part of the fight. Like, that was definitely the thing. But he's like the chair swinger. Like, I don't know too much about him, but I think that's his nickname or something. But before the fight, I think Sandman interrupted Eugene, which Eugene is a wrestler who has a character of pretending to be a special needs child. Like, he acts like a child and he's like in special needs or something. Like Eugene has character, but like that makes him an entertaining comedy performer. Eugene has character.
So.
And you have this, and also you have the Sandman coming out, and like Sandman, like, was amazing. Like, as theme songs enter Sandman, like Sandman's one of the baddest motherfuckers I've ever seen in wrestling.
So since you said that
Balls I know what Sandman said.
So you said Balls Mahoney died, right?
Mahoney passed away 4 years.
Yeah.
He passed away in
Guys, let's have a moment of silence for him.
It was a long time ago, though, dude.
Still,
Okay.
we should pay
It was
tribute.
a long time ago,
Alright.
dude.
I have to pay tribute. I'm just too nice. That's all. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, R.I.P. Balls Mahoney. Even though it was a long time ago,
Okay.
I'm just a nice person.
Yeah. As of Sandman, I heard what he said a while back, but I don't support what he's did. But definitely, he's been one of the greatest hardcore fighters of all time. Like, I love Sandman.
Yeah.
With the kendo stick and beer and shit, like, definitely gotta have Sandman.
Alright.
AJ, you go.
Alright, this match was good. Was it Masato Tanaki or something? Wasn't it?
Matsuya Tamaka.
Masino Tanaka was
Japanese professional wrestler.
he's a one hell of a wrestler. I mean, him and
He
Mike
was
Awesome,
the former ECW champion.
Yeah, and he and Mike Awesome, which R.I.P. by the way, but yeah, I mean, most of these ECW superstars are gone. I mean, some of them, not really, but this match was good. Balls Mahoney and Tanaka or something. I can't pronounce his name really.
Masato Tanaka.
Tanaka. Alright. Balls and Tanaka really had a good match. I mean, Balls was known for hitting people with the chair very, very, very hard. I mean, he was the man. I mean, and I loved ECW back in the day. I mean, I consider watching them. I can watch them back on the WWE Network, possibly, but and see how they really. I can, yeah. But this match was good, and glad that Balls Mahoney got this win. Really underrated superstar
Very
too.
cool, man. ECW actually definitely has a lot of great underrated talent, such as the Dudley Boys and Tommy Dreamer and Lance Storm and Mike Awesome and who else? Big Show or
Big Show was. Yeah, well, Big Show never worked at ECW. I mean, until 2006, basically.
Yeah. Chris Jericho.
Lionheart, yeah.
ECW.
FBI. Yeah, you name it.
FBI,
the Pitbulls.
Balls Mahoney. Axel Rotten. Like so many great talents. Like, definitely, but if they were in WWE today, get her. Pretty much. Like, of course. But I guess it's main event time.
Okay, the main event that I'm about to say, I actually watched this match, so it was Rob Van Dam defeating John Cena in an Extreme Rules match for the WWE Championship. This was RVD's Money in the Bank cash-in match. Okay.
Yes.
I'll go first. This match was actually my favorite match of that night. I enjoyed it. Back and forth action. RVD actually became the world champion that time.
Yeah. Which he completely deserved.
I really enjoyed it. So he was successful in cashing his Money in the Bank contract.
Yeah. Run fast.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Wyatt, you go first.
Definitely one of my favorite matches. definitely one of my favorite Extreme Rules matches in history. Like, I definitely knew the fans shitted hard on Cena that night. Fuck you, Cena. Cena swallows. And definitely when Cena threw his hat to the crowd, the person in the crowd threw it right back to him. They threw toilet paper in the ring. Like, the fans, this is the worst time I've ever seen fans shit hard on Cena. Like, worse than a WWE universe.
Yeah.
As I said, like, an ECW crowd is definitely anti-Cena fans.
Yeah.
But definitely RVD really kicked ass. That definitely was a pretty good match. Like, I definitely could rewatch that as many times as I want. Even though Cena got bullied hard that night. But therefore, Cena really didn't give a shit. Like, Cena just fucking ignored everyone as he should. But definitely RVD is definitely the wrestler who does the flips and the kicks the right way. Like, RVD did a good promo worker. RVD did deserve the WWE title at once. Especially, it's weird that Paul Heyman did the 3 count, but we understand why. He's the owner of ECW, so it is understandable. Cena, like, attacked the referee during the match, but that was definitely a fun match to watch. Like, RVD had the ECW roster come in, and they all celebrated and shit. Like, RVD is the WWE champion. Like, it's so weird and stuff, but RVD is such a skilled, talented guy. He definitely needed to put that title on him. Like, it wasn't long until he dropped it to Edge, I think. I could be right. I think it was Edge that took the belt off him. But,
yeah, Edge took the belt off, yeah.
But definitely 3 words.
Rob. Bam. Damn.
There you go.
RVD. Definitely love watching RVD. Definitely was very fun.
The whole fucking show.
All right, AJ,
I
you go.
loved how they chanted that.
Oh, wait.
I loved their RVD chants that night. I really dig that.
Yeah, me too.
All
Alright.
AJ.
This match, it has to be one of the greatest matches of all time, in my opinion. Don't get offended. Alright, so, I think this match was good. I mean, Paul Heyman, I know there's no rules in ECW because they don't follow WWE's rules because they're extreme and they can do whatever the hell they want. But John Cena absolutely got booed at that night, and they were chanting "F you Cena," and then they were throwing the shirts like almost 4 times.
You can say "fuck you, Cena."
No, I don't want to curse too much, man. I don't want to curse. Too much.
Fuck
you, Cena.
Fuck you, Cena. Hey, AJ, go ahead.
Oh, also
right.
in that match, I'm a Cena fan, people. It's okay. But definitely, I forgot to mention that match, Edge interfered and speared John Cena through a table, and people are chanting "Thank you, Edge."
Yeah,
So,
that was
built up the feud.
Yeah,
I forgot that till last minute.
Yeah, that definitely felt great because Edge speared John Cena was a good move because and RVD actually deserved that title, and I wish he had another title reign. I mean, whenever he returns to WWE, even though his Impact contract just expired, but hopefully he can make it back to WWE one day. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe another 2-year deal, that would be cool as shit. But and hopefully he can win another championship in the future. But this match was good, and glad and should have been a referee counting, but it's anything goes, man. It's Extreme Rules, baby.
That's what ECW's all about. Extreme wrestling.
No. You no. You're not saying it right. Extreme Championship.
Extreme Championship Wrestling.
Yeah, that's how you say it.
My bad.
Is that our outro time?
And then that was a good match. RVD deserved that.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I guess
outros.
we're now to our outros.
Alright, thank you all so much for watching this episode of the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast. Hope you all enjoyed this episode. And hope you all enjoyed hearing us talk about ECW One Night Stand 2006. I would like to shout out Josh. We miss you, man.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do, man. Alright. You can follow me on Instagram at WrestlingFanky15, even though it's all going to be down below in the description.
Yeah.
You can follow the podcast account on Instagram at Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast, on Twitter at Crash and Burn Pod. You can even catch me and Josh and Kyle on the Moshcast, the loudest podcast in all of music. So definitely check us out there and catch the rest of the crew there. So yeah, that's my outro. AJ.
Alright, thank you guys for watching for another episode of the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast. I know this is a very short episode, but we didn't have too much people here, which we completely apologize. And put it down in the comments below. What do you think about ECW and One Night Stand? What's your favorite match out of it? And share your thoughts
down below.
Yeah, and also, shout out to everybody who's in this podcast. Tuck Your Chin, Moshcast, Soup Your Flow, or whatever podcast we have. But
yes.
Shout out to all of them.
Subscribe to all of them.
Yeah, please. And also, The Last Warrior is officially out, and let's move on to the forgotten one,
Wyatt.
Yes, thank you all for another episode for the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast. Please stay tuned for our episode this Friday, which will be our review on NXT TakeOver 31. I don't know if I'm going to be there or not, but to anyone who is there, we'll see you'll see them there.
But I know who's going to be there. Josh. And ladies and gentlemen, Josh will be back for that episode.
Also,
yeah, don't worry.
Please, everyone, please go check out Crash and Burn merch will be coming soon. Please stay tuned for that. Also, shout out to Julian, who's doing our intro, Heavy Metal Joker, HOH. You can go follow him. You can go follow him on Instagram.
And you can catch him on the Moshcast too.
Yeah.
Yes. Also, subscribe to, as AJ said, the New York Flow, the Moshcast, and the Tucker Jim Podcast, of course. Yes. Please like, share, and subscribe this video. Comment below your thoughts on this pay-per-view. Please stay tuned for our next pay-per-view throwback, which will be decided on Monday.
And also, I forgot to say this, guys. I forgot to say this, but also subscribe to Josh, Kyle, and my YouTube channel, and also William too, which is down in the description as well.
Subscribe to Tuck Your Chin.
Yes.
Burn,
okay, AJ.
Moshcast,
okay, AJ.
Any other podcasts we have out there.
Yes. Anyone, before we close doors, yes, we'll do everything we all just said. Sorry, we've talked fast and all, but please keep crashing and burning it and stay safe at home
and
as all the struggles in the world
for me
right now.
And the rest of the Moshcast crew, you're in for a motherfucking mosh. And
keep crashing.
Wait for Tuck Your Chin. Guys, before we close out. Tuck your chin. Alright, guys. See you guys next time.
Are you good?
Okay, AJ, chill. Guys, have a good night, everybody.
Good.
Bye.
Just see you guys next time.
Take care.
Crash and burn!